Hey Bike Culture Hub fam, welcome back. Today we're diving deep into what is being hyped as the new Honda Valkyrie Rune 2026, a bike shrouded in legacy, myth, and a legend's return. Whether this is the real deal or just another exciting rumor, we're going to break down what we know so far, what would make it an instant cult classic, and what to expect if it ever reaches your garage. This is not just another cruiser story. The Valkyrie Rune has always been something of a legend, a rare gem that challenged conventional design, engineering, and expectations. Its reputation has been built over decades, and the mere thought of a 2026 revival has the motorcycle world buzzing with anticipation. Picture this, a cruiser unlike any other, muscle cruiser roots blended with custom bike ambition, topped with six-cylinder heritage and styling that screams, "I don't care about conformity." That was the original Valkyrie Rune, launched in 2004 as a limited edition show what we can do machine by Honda. Every curve, every inch of the bike was designed to be more than just a mode of transport. It was meant to be a statement, a rolling piece of functional art. Now, with whispers and concept leaks pointing toward a 2026 revival, the anticipation is palpable. Let's jump into the core of what the new Rune could be, or what we hope it becomes, and explore why this machine continues to captivate riders and collectors alike. The original Valkyrie Rune used a liquid-cooled, horizontally opposed 1832 cubic centimeters flat-six engine, the same fundamental architecture as Honda's flagship Goldwing touring bike. But the Rune was never meant to be a touring bike in the traditional sense. Honda reworked the engine extensively. Instead of the Goldwing's two throttle bodies, the Rune featured six 32mm synchronized throttle bodies, each feeding its own cylinder through specially designed multi-hole injectors. This setup wasn't just for show. It gave the Rune stronger throttle response, a deeper, hot rod growl at idle, and a more aggressive character overall. Torque was immediately available at low revs, and the mid-range pull was substantial, making this bike a joy on long straights or twisty roads. Dyno tests from the original Rune era showed output figures around 96 to 118 horsepower with torque hovering in the 108 to 123 lb-ft range, though numbers varied slightly by test conditions. Fast forward to 2026, if Honda sticks to this layout but introduces modern refinements, we could see even smoother power delivery, more refined throttle mapping, and stronger torque across the entire rev range. Fuel injection will almost certainly be upgraded with more precise electronics, and rumors suggest the possibility of a modern gearbox, potentially even a 6 or 7-speed option with Honda's DCT, dual-clutch transmission, technology. The result? A cruiser that doesn't just look muscular, it feels like a muscle cruiser. Every twist of the throttle would be met with a deliberate, commanding response, while the sound of the flat-six engine keeps your pulse racing, reminding everyone around you that this isn't just any cruiser, it's a Valkyrie. What made the original Rune stand out and what could define the new Rune wasn't just raw power, it was presence. Unlike many other production motorcycles, the Rune was sculpted like a custom bike. Key design elements contributed to its distinct identity. The trailing link front suspension gave it a stance that immediately differentiated it from the common telescopic fork setup, giving it a slightly stretched, avant-garde appearance. At the rear, the ProLink single-sided swingarm provided a clean, minimalist aesthetic while supporting the bike's weight with precision. The Rune's exceptionally long wheelbase, the longest in Honda's lineup at the time, gave it a stretched, statuesque profile that emphasized power and stability. Add to that a seamless fuel tank design, integrated LED rear fender and taillight, flush master cylinders, and a mix of chrome and brushed metal finishes, and you have a motorcycle that was as much a showpiece as a rideable machine. The shaft drive, replacing the conventional chai, not only enhanced the aesthetic but reduced maintenance, a subtle nod to engineering sophistication. For the 2026 Rune, we hope to see Honda honor this heritage while integrating modern touches. Expect sharper LED lighting, updated suspension and braking hardware, modern materials for weight reduction and durability, and subtle ergonomic refinements for comfort over longer rides. If Honda executes this balance well, the new Rune would command attention the instant it rolls into view, delivering an aura of exclusivity and artistry that only a limited production masterpiece can provide. Why did the original Rune achieve legendary status? Because it was never about mass-market appeal, it was about making a statement. Honda treated it as a no-compromise custom, building nearly every component to bespoke specifications. Many of its parts were exclusive to the Rune, giving it a factory custom feel, unlike anything else available in the cruiser segment at the time. The Rune came with the largest brake discs ever fitted on a Honda production motorcycle, an immobilizer and ignition security system, a remote steering lock, and other precision-engineered features that elevated it far above ordinary cruisers. This wasn't a practical commuter bike, it was a collector's dream, a showpiece, and a symbol of engineering artistry. Riders and collectors alike recognized it as a unique intersection of performance, design, and exclusivity. If the 2026 Rune retains this DNA, it could emerge as a true modern icon in the cruiser world, combining performance, exclusivity, and an aura of artistic expression. The original Rune's MSRP ranged from roughly $24,999 to $27,699, depending on the model year. But here's the twist: Honda reportedly spent far more to build each unit. Estimates suggest upwards of $100,000 per bike in production costs, due to bespoke manufacturing and the low volume of parts. Production numbers were extremely limited, hovering between 1,500 and 3,000 units in total. This scarcity elevated the Rune's status, making it highly sought after in collector circles. For the 2026 model, expect a similarly premium pricing strategy. Considering inflation, advanced electronics, modern materials, and ongoing low-volume production, a realistic price range could be anywhere from $30,000 to $40,000 or higher. Because no official specifications have been released yet, much of what we anticipate for the 2026 Rune is speculative, though grounded in past Honda behavior and credible rumors. The new Rune is expected to use a modern flat-six engine derived from current touring models, with improved torque, smoother delivery, and compliance with modern emissions standards. Transmission possibilities include a 7-speed DCT with reverse/walking speed mode, and the chassis and suspension may be updated to meet modern expectations for handling while retaining the signature single-sided swingarm and stretched cruiser profile. Electronics are likely to include a full digital instrument cluster, ABS, traction control, ride modes, and LED lighting, all seamlessly integrated to maintain the custom aesthetic. The Rune has always been more than a motorcycle, it's a statement. It challenged traditional notions of what a cruiser could be. Honda demonstrated that a mass manufacturer could craft a bike with artistry, boldness, and individuality, without compromise. Its long, stretched design, 6-cylinder power, and unique front suspension challenged norms and defied convention. Owning a Rune was about more than transport, it was about being part of a select, rare community of enthusiasts. The 2026 iteration, if executed with vision and fidelity, could reconnect longtime fans while inspiring a new generation of riders who crave style, substance, and the unmistakable aura of exclusivity. For the bike culture hub audience, that means more than just a review. It's stories, road tests, dream rides, and an opportunity to celebrate a bike that represents engineering audacity and bold design. The Valkyrie Rune is not just a motorcycle, it's a cultural icon, a piece of rolling art, and a statement about what motorcycles can be when creativity and engineering collide. So if you're watching this and you appreciate bikes that defy convention, keep your eyes on this one. Until next time, ride safe, ride loud, and keep the culture alive. Peace out from your Bike Culture Hub crew.